What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another free pick video. Today I got 3 NBA player props for you guys. I got an NBA playoff play of the day, and we'll cap it off with the Hail Mary parlay as always. Before we get to the free picks, let's get into a recap. I didn't get a video out last night, and it's probably a good thing after what my eyes witnessed in that Knicks Pacers game 1. To be honest, if I would have gotten a video out last night, I probably would have been banned from YouTube with the words I would have said. I'm literally speechless on what I witnessed and what transpired. Obviously, we were on the Knicks money line, and you guys know how that went. It was probably it's got to be the biggest choke job I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, they were up 17 with a couple minutes left. They were up 14 with 2 minutes left. I saw a stat that said teams that were leading by 14 points with 2 minutes left were 994-1. So we just happened to be on the wrong side of history the other night. So I needed 24 hours to just chill and think about what the hell I just watched. Also, did Halliburton double dribble on that last possession before that shot? Before overtime, the shot that sent them into overtime. I honestly, I've watched the replay so many times, I can't tell. It didn't look like the Knicks touched the ball. But let me know what you guys think down below. I'm actually curious because honestly, I have no idea. To me, it looks like a double dribble, but I was also on the Knicks money line, so maybe that's a biased take. But holy shit, what an absolutely insane game. If you were on the Pacers, congrats. You guys earned that one. But to be honest, you didn't deserve it. And you know that. If you were on the Pacers money line, at least. Even if you were on the spread, you didn't even deserve it. But congrats if you guys were on the Pacers. So today, we're going to run it back. Obviously, we have one game tomorrow. This video is for Friday, so we got the Knicks, Pacers. We got to run it back. But our overall record moves to 18-9 on these NBA playoff picks. The crazy thing is, don't get me wrong, it's a great record. I'm not complaining about it, but with how many bad beats we've taken over the last, couple bets, it should be a lot better record. So 18-9, we'll still take it. But I don't know. Could be better. So let's go. Let's get to a couple recaps on the VIP. We've been cooking in VIP, guys. Today we went 2-1. Sent out 3 plays today. This was the first play. I actually cashed it while I was golfing this morning. We had Djokovic on the money line, parlayed up with Arizona baseball. Easy winner there. The next play, we had New York Liberty WNBA, parlayed that up with Dallas Baptist baseball, and also parlayed that up with Coastal Carolina baseball. Another easy winner, honestly. The only sweaty one was Dallas Baptist. They hit a walk-off in the 9th to bring us home. But we missed the sweep by 1 leg today. The crazy thing is, guys, over in VIP, we've missed the sweep by 1 singular leg the last 7 days. So whether it's been 1 play that I've sent out or 3 or 5 plays, we've missed the sweep by 1 leg 7 days in a row. So we're on the right side of everything, and we've been crushing it. VIP 2 days ago, since I didn't get a video out yesterday, this was 2 of the winners. Dallas Baptist baseball parlayed up with Rangers plus 2.5, parlayed up with Oilers plus 3.5, and then we also had Djokovic parlayed up with Clemson baseball. So we've been cooking in VIP, guys. If you guys aren't in VIP yet, I highly recommend it. If you're trying to get my picks, winnable.com/bookiebandits. The link's always down in the description. But I got a free plan. I got VIP plans. Any of these plans that you guys get, you're going to get access to my Discord, okay? But as of now, it looks like we always have daily, 3-day, and weekly passes available. Those will always be there, okay? We have a VIP month pass, so it's 1 month from the day that you purchase, and the rest of 2025 is sold out. We have one code remaining for a VIP lifetime slot. For you redeem code LIFE, you're going to get 75% off of this price here, and the VIP year pass is sold out. I might restock those soon. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want me to restock that year pass or the rest of 2025. But other than that, grab a day pass, week pass, 3-day pass, month pass, or snag this last VIP lifetime slot with the 75% off discount. So, that's good for a recap. Also, we did hit the NBA player prop parlay from the last video. We had Brunson over points. We had Karl Anthony Towns over points. And we had Halliburton over on 3-pointers. So that one was actually an easy winner. Obviously, the overtime helped. Everything went over, it seemed like. So that is a positive from the that last Knicks-Pacers game. Let's go ahead and get into the free picks, guys. Try to make this quick for you guys. 3 player props for you guys. It's going to be in this Knicks-Pacers game 2. The first play for you guys. We're taking Jalen Brunson under 34.5. It's kind of a bold take, I know. I just don't... This game's not going to go to overtime again. And I don't think both teams are going to come out shooting 90% like they did in game 1. So, Jalen Brunson has gone under 34.5, 3 out of his last 5, 7 out of his last 10, 15 out of his last 20, and 62 out of 78 on the year, hitting at a 79% clip. A lot of people are going to be on his under, and I'm going to be fading that. So we're going to take his, excuse me, I don't even know what I just said, but a lot of people are going to be on his over. I'm going to be on his under. Okay, we're fading the public. But don't get me wrong, like Brunson's still going to get his, right? He could easily have 30 points tomorrow, like easily. But is he going to get over 34.5? I don't know. I don't see it. He's going to have to shoot lights out if he wants to. So we'll see. But under 34.5, that's the first play. Next play, Mikal Bridges, over 12.5 points. He's hit this 3 out of his last 5. 6 out of his last 10, 13 out of his last 20, 75 out of 95 on the year, hitting at a 79% clip. He's kind of been going off the last couple games. He had 22 and 16. I think Mikal Bridges is a huge key to this offense, and honestly, if the Knicks are wanting to get this win, Mikal Bridges is going to have to be involved, especially late in the fourth quarter. That's typically when he comes out to play. So give me Mikal Bridges over 12.5 points. Before I get to that last pick, guys, download Underdog. Use code BANDIT1. You're going to get up to $1,000 deposit bonus. Okay? It's available in all these yellow and green states. They will also give you a welcome free pick. So it might even be like a Jalen Brunson over, 1 point. So take advantage of that. Code BANDIT1. And, claim your deposit bonus and lock in some bets. For the last player prop, guys, we're going to fade Halliburton here. I know he's been going dummy. I know. Trust me, I've been watching. I've been bathing in shit watching him go dummy. But we're taking under 39.5 points, rebounds, assists. He's gone under 3 out of his last 5. 6 out of his last 10. 15 out of his last 20. And 65 out of 84 on the year. Once again, guys, this game's not going to go to overtime. If it does, buy a lottery ticket. But I just don't see it happening. And I don't know. if I'm the Knicks, like I'm trying to figure out how the hell to guard this guy and just hoping that the other guys, don't beat us. So everyone's going to be on his over. We're going to fade that, and we're going to take his under. So that's the player prop for you guys. Lock this in on Underdog with me. Make sure you use my code BANDIT1 if you're a first-time depositor. So let's go ahead and let's get to the NBA playoff play of the day. Okay. We're sitting at an 18-9 run right now, which is crazy. It's a great record, but with how many bad beats we've taken on some of these losses, I mean, it could be a lot better, which is the crazy part. So we're on a very, very cold streak right now. We've hit 1 out of our last 6. Okay, we started off 10-0. Then we were 12-1 at one point. Got a little cold, and then we hit 4 in a row. Then we lost 3 in a row. Then we hit 1, and then we lost 2 in a row. So 18-9 overall. Nothing to complain about. But with some of these beats that we've taken, I have every right to complain, and as do you guys. So let's get back on track today. I don't know if you guys are going to like the play that I give out, but we're going to run with it. So let's go over to the betting splits, see what we're looking at. So it looks like money line wise, Knicks are getting the majority of the bets and the money. Spread wise, Pacers are getting the majority of the bets. Knicks are getting the majority of the money. You guys know that I love when I see a circumstance like this. Because basically what this is showing me is most of the public, they're betting the Pacers, right? It just makes sense. Obviously, you would bet the Pacers. But most of the money's coming in on the Knicks, which means the sharps are all over the Knicks. So I love to see that. And to be honest, I'm an absolute sicko for doing this after what just happened last game to us. But the Knicks cannot drop the first 2 games at home. It's as simple as that. If they do, the series is over. They're fully aware of that as well. Their fans are fully aware of that. Their coaches are fully aware of that. So we're going to run it back, guys. We're going to be absolute degenerates, and we're going to run back the Knicks. I'm not going to take the money line because it's not even an option here. Also, before I lock this bet in, guys, make sure you guys download PlayerProfit, PlayerProfit.com. It's a way where you can get a funded sports betting account. Okay, you don't have to risk your own money, but once you prove that you're profitable and you pass these first 2 phases, you get to keep 70% of the profits of whichever funding account that you bought. So the smallest funding account is $1,000. There's intermediate funding accounts, 5, 10, 25, 50K, all the way up to 100,000. If you use code BOOKIEBANDIT, you'll get 10% off any of these. Okay. And after that Knicks game, a lot of you guys know I was in phase 2 of my $100,000 account. And that Knicks game cooked me. That cooked my account. So I had to restart, guys. So it's a perfect time for you guys to get in. You can just jump in, buy a package, and then just tail my plays. I just reset, got a new $100,000 account. I'm on phase 1 now. So I'm restarting my account. So if you guys are trying to just, learn how it works, or if you want to tail all of my plays, we can be at the same stage. So if you guys buy a $100,000 account, you can just copy my exact plays every single day that I give you guys here on YouTube. If you buy a smaller account, you can still copy my plays. You'll just have to obviously, do a lower bet than what I do. So I'm restarting phase one. This is going to be my first pick of phase one. And honestly, it feels good. Feels like a fresh start. It's unfortunate because I was in phase two, super, super close to being funded, and we took a couple bad beats in a row that just absolutely cooked us. So we're restarting. We're going to get through phase one. We're going to get through phase two. We're going to get our account funded for $100,000. At that point, I get to keep 70% of all the profits. It's actually insane. So take advantage of that. That link will always be in the description as well. But let's go into this game here. So let's go down to point spread. The original spread is sitting at about 6 right now, which is kind of crazy. It's honestly a little high, but at the same time it's not, because the Knicks were up 17 with a couple minutes left. So they should have won that game by double digits easy, and I think Vegas is fully aware of that. That's why the line is sitting at 6. So I'm going to do a little bit of an alternate here. Let's see here. I want to find like preferably a 2.5, depending on what the line is at. 1.5 is minus 230. That's way too much juice. Where's 2.5? Let's see what the 2.5 line is sitting at. Right here, minus 196. It's almost too much juice. I don't know if I want you guys laying that much juice, but at the same time, I want you guys to win more than anything. So we can either do Knicks minus 2.5 at minus 196, or we can do Knicks minus 3.5 at minus 167. Let's see here. Personally, guys, I'm gonna do the minus 2.5 and just lay a little extra juice, because I'm gonna be throwing $5,000 on it, and I don't want to get screwed if they win by 3. I'd be absolutely sick. So if you guys want to do minus 3.5 because you don't want to lay the juice, totally understand. But personally, I'm ripping the minus 2.5, and we're gonna lay $5,000 on it. So Knicks minus 2.5 is the NBA playoff play of the day, guys. As crazy as it sounds after what they did to us last game, I have full faith. Well, I don't know if I would say I have full faith, but it's the right play here. Game 2 at MSG again. You can't drop the first 2 games at home. It's as simple as that. They're fully aware of that, so we're going to trust that. And honestly, I could see the Knicks winning by double digits here. They're a much better team. The Pacers have just been getting lucky as of late. They've had some insane comebacks. You got to give credit where credit's due. But the Knicks are a better team. That's the bottom line. So Knicks minus 2.5 is the play of the day, guys. Let's cap this thing off with the Hail Mary parlay. Also, guys, I lock all of my Hail Mary parlays in over on MyBookie. So this is by far my my favorite sports book. I've been using it for over 10 years. I use MyBookie for all my VIP plays. The reason I love MyBookie, especially for these Hail Mary parlays, is you get a 2% parlay boost for every single leg that you throw in. Right, so let's just go in, cook up a random parlay here. Boom, boom, boom. So this is an 8-leg parlay. Okay, we're getting a 14% profit boost or parlay boost here. So you get 2% boost for every single leg. So if you're doing Hail Mary parlays, go lock them in on MyBookie. You're going to get a 2% boost for every single leg. So originally, this parlay would have been 148x. With the parlay boost, I'm getting 169x. So use code BOOKIEBANDIT, guys, and lock your Hail Mary parlays in over on MyBookie. That link is always going to be in the description as well. But here we go. Knicks on the money line. Oilers plus 1.5. Reds plus 1.5. Pirates Brewers under 7. 2 stud pitchers on the bump, Freddie Peralta and Paul Skeens. that's going to be like a 2-1, maybe 3-1 ball game. So under 7, I love that play. Dodgers money line, Braves money line, Rangers money line, Twins money line, excuse me, Diamondbacks money line, Yankees money line, and Djokovic money line for tennis. Parlay those up. It's 151x on your money if you lock it in on MyBookie. It's going to be a little less if you're on a different sports book, but if you guys made it this far, I appreciate you guys so much. Smash that like button, show some love in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed. I try to get these videos out every single night for you guys. But yeah, appreciate you guys, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.